You just can't give Gary Lineker that sort of space. It's a glorious turn. Went between two of them. And the finish, typical Lineker. Stewart's away again here. Hasn't got himself on the score sheet this afternoon, but done an awful lot of selfless running. Bardsley. That's interesting. Here's the manager, Trevor Francis. Clark to his right. And Channing well forward. Well, it's a good stop by Torstvedt. And Terry Fenwick tidying up for Tottenham. Francis. Francis has gone over, off the ball, and Clark is in. Possibilities? Well, should have done better. Rangers beginning to turn the screw. Clark coming near post, and Bardsley! And they've got their reward. David Bardsley. Ball may well have come off Sedgley at the near post. Yes, it did. Bardsley made the connection at the far post. 2-1. And here come Rangers again. Bardsley, the goal scorer. They're queuing up on the far post. Manager wants it. It's probably a good idea. Oh, Francis has scored! 2-2. 3 goals on his return to league football at Aston Villa last week. And Francis again leading by example. Cut inside and a terrific left-footed drive. All a bit scrappy in there. Stewart running into Spackman. Sedgley. Oh, Naeem's in and Lineker's unmarked. A hat-trick perhaps? Yes! Gary Lineker. Again opening up Rangers on the left flank. Lineker totally unmarked. Thank you. 1 or 2 anxious whistles from the Tottenham faithful. Rangers not finished yet. They are now. There is the final whistle. 3 points for Spurs. A huge debt of gratitude to Gary Lineker, who's running bang into form in advance of England's World Cup qualifier against Poland. That's good news for Bobby Robson, Terry Venables on the afternoon, and more especially Gary Lineker. Tottenham 3, Queen's Park Rangers 2.
So Rangers sunk by that late Lineker goal, but it's starting to look better for Francis. A goalless draw at Stockport in the second leg of the Littlewoods Cup guarantees Rangers a place in the next round. They'll play Coventry at home. Before that tie, 2 league matches to come at Loftus Road. Francis gets on the scoresheet again. The results, though, are far from encouraging. First, the free-scoring Saints.
There's Cochrane. Shearer. Wallace, oh, an emphatic strike, and Southampton go in front. Rideouts in here. Letizier is pulled away to the far post. Still right out. Oh, that's a penalty, no question. Letizier from the spot. And he's tucked it right-hand side. Well, that might be a penalty. It is. Wright with a chance to get Rangers back in the game. Flowers has saved it. Wasn't a good penalty in truth. Francis, the player manager. There's Barker. And Clark. Francis will complete the job. And he's in a hurry to get going again. Southampton playing like a team, full of confidence, and Shearer in here for their third. Tizier. Wallace! Oh, number 4. It's too easy now. Andy Peake might fancy his chances from this sort of distance. There he is. Straight at the wall. Danger hasn't passed yet for Queen's Park Rangers, though. Oh, Mortimer's in round the back, and that's 1-0. His third goal of the season in the 69th minute.
And that means Rangers are down in 17th place on 9 points. Level on points with Charlton and just out of the dreaded bottom 3. The Littlewoods Cup tie against Coventry, that one also ends in defeat. Paul Wright's late penalty isn't enough to earn a replay. Wright will be on target again at Forest, and that one followed by Wimbledon at Plough Lane.
Well, Hodge did well to find a pass from that position, and it's put Gary Crosby in the clear, and he's scored. Typical Forest counter-attack. Sinton. There's not much cover on Laws, and Sinton exposes that with a cracking goal for Queen's Park Rangers. Led by McDonald, back by Hodge. Chapman, will he reach it first? He will, and David Seaman got to it but couldn't stop it. Clark. Hit on the run by Paul Wright, and the substitute has struck for Queen's Park Rangers with just a minute left.
That's a tester for the keeper, who didn't get the punch he needed, and McDonald is only just over. That wasn't a bad-looking cross. Gibson chasing with Andy Sinton, appeals for an infringement of some sort, but play waved on, and here's Sinton for Rangers. Oh, save! Terry Gibson came back for some retribution, and this could get out of hand. Really no complaints from the Wimbledon point of view. He didn't make any attempt to play the ball at all. And Terry Gibson is off. So free kick for Rangers. Kenny Sansom is there having a look. And here's Clark round the other side, deflected, just wide.
A goalless draw, and Rangers without a win in their last 7 games. Hardly the ideal preparation for the visit of Liverpool. But now, troubled Rangers throw the form book right out of the window.
Queen's Park Rangers kick off. They've slumped down to second from bottom in Division 1. Liverpool are second from the top. The pitch has something of a speckled look to it. It's the second season here since the artificial surface was replaced. And obviously the ground staff working hard to improve what's underfoot. And I'm sure all the players appreciate the natural feel of grass. Here's John Barnes and Ronnie Whelan. And Barker launching himself in there. John Martin right on the spot to give the free kick. But maybe an indication of Queen's Park Rangers' anxiety to put Liverpool under pressure straight away, wherever the ball is on the pitch, and possibly catch them a little short of confidence before they settle to any rhythm. Has been a good ground for them in recent years, though, for Liverpool. They've won on their last 3 league visits here. Mark Falco starting a league game for the first time this season. Alan McDonald's back pass. Falco's been around, of course, started with Tottenham, plenty of good service there, and then Watford and Rangers in Scotland. World Cup reckoning, for England.